There we go. Got there. Hi, everyone. Sorry if there's technical difficulties or weirdness. I haven't streamed in a long time, and even when I did try streaming earlier, it didn't go terribly well. I was trying to do Don't Starve together, or Don't Starve, I guess, singular first. And I just can't make the switch from console, from handheld. I started playing it on Switch to PC. My brain does not like it, does not approve. So we're going to give Subnautica a go. Hopefully we'll play through the whole thing. Going to do it fairly thoroughly is the plan, which means while I have played Subnautica before and fairly recently, I'm going to be acting like I haven't. Because if I don't, I'm not going to read things. I'm not going to go through why it's useful, and I might spoiler things. And the goal here is that if you're watching the live stream, it would be like playing it, especially for those of you who are photosensitive, or those of you who have a fear of wide open spaces or the ocean. Watching a playthrough like this is an option, whereas actually playing it may not be. But that means I'm going to really try not to give any spoilers or information that even I have before we actually get to it in the game. So let's make a game. I got Subnautica through Epic Games for free. It was grand. Alright, so when you start a new game, there are multiple modes. Survival cares about food, water, health, and your oxygen levels. Freedom only cares about health and oxygen. Hardcore, if you die, it auto-deletes your save. And while I have one of these, it's difficult. Whereas Creative doesn't care about any of that. It's strictly for fun. And if we go back here, you can see that my first playthrough was on survival, and it's 1 day and 3 hours of game time. And my hardcore was also 1 day and 3 hours. So we are going to do survival, so that you can see what it's like to have the requirements. Because I think survival is fun.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Don't like things flying at my face. Percussive maintenance. The friend of technology users everywhere. Let's not be on fire. Not on fire seems like a good call. I have a phone. Emergency mode is a good call.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Okay, I have an inventory, blueprints, beacons, photos, a voice log of the things that were just being said, and a data bank. But I think we should start by going outside. Let's see where we are. Fish! And water. That looks bad.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
It's a big ship to have 0 survivors. What are you? Bubbles? Bubbles! Bubbly, bubbly, bubbles. Oh, it refills my oxygen. That is fun. Brain coral. I like you, brain coral. Limestone. Copper!
Is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Beacon fragment. metal salvage that I can have. Cool. The rest of that just looks like a wreck. Salt. Excellent.
Oxygen.
Oh, air. Yeah, that seems important. Why do some of you have glowy yellows and some of you don't? I hear something roaring, but I don't see anything. Pick up seed clusters. Okay.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Salt. Aha! Ooh. You're kind of creepy. You could just grab fish? You want mine now, fish.
Oxygen.
Right. Air. Breathing. Where was the thing? The thing's over there. I have a beacon for the life pod. Let's make it something that stands out more against the blue. You have one great big eyeball. When you're fast. Come here! Ha ha ha! Ooh.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Okay, noted. The red ones explode. And have cave sulfur. That's probably useful. Egg. If it lets me take the eggs, it probably lets me grow the eggs. That sounds like fun. Pick up the mushrooms, but not the writhing weed. Okay. Hello, fish. Sandstone. Silver!
Wiring kits are an essential component of
Gold.
many habitat modules.
Okay, so there's water, and I swim in it, and I get things. Noted. Let's go see what I can make with this stuff. Right. Radio is broken. Chair doesn't appear to do anything. Medical kit fabricator. Excellent! That seems useful. Power cells. All charged up. Warning. Circuitry test failed. Secondary systems offline. Radio offline. Distress signal broadcast failed. Flotation devices deployed. Hull integrity okay. Excellent. And that's probably the circuitry test is failed because the circuits aren't great. Fabricator. So only the red thing is accessible storage. Oh, I have flares. Disposable light source useful for distracting certain predators. I have some filtered water. Filtered using an all-organic membrane, non-vegetarian. Alright. Plus 20 H2O. I currently have 73. I've got nutrient bars, which are plus 75 food. Dense processed food recovered from the aurora. Makes sense. So the metal salvage is composed primarily of titanium. Creepvine seed clusters are indigenous seeds with high silicone and oil content. Quartz is siliciform crystal. Copper is essential for wiring. Salt is culinary and sanitation. Titanium is basic building material. Gold is a valuable conductive properties, highly valuable social property. That makes sense. Silver is conductive element and microbicide. Cave sulfur is sulfur-based powder which collects within certain cave plants. It's combustible underwater. Fire extinguisher extinguishes fires. Thank you. 100%. That probably means it's a consumable. Creature egg. Unidentified egg. I have to figure out how to identify them. Peeper is plus 12 food, minus 7 H2O. High calorie count. Okay. Boomerang fish is small edible. Plus 8, minus 3. Bladderfish is unique outer membrane, has potential as a natural water filter. And it's plus 6, minus 4. Hoverfish is small edible, and it is plus 8, minus 9. Acid mushroom is a purple fungus, acidic flesh. And the first aid kit you would give me plus 50 health. Treated bandages, applied to staunch blood flow, and sanitize wounds. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Switch container. Okay. Use. Hey, look how healthy I am. Alright. Okay, so I can make that titanium, that salvage into 4 titaniums. And I can make the seed cluster into some silicone. I can make a copper wire or batteries. Ah, the bladderfish turns into water. That's why they're useful. Noted. And then I can cook or cure. And cure will use a salt. But it doesn't tell me what the cooked fish does property-wise. So let's cook all of them.
Cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption. Consider disguising the flavor of unsavory meats with salt or locally sourced herbs and spices.
Right. Okay. So the cooked peeper is 32 and 5. Nice. 23 and 3, and 21 and 3. So they're all good, but the peeper is best. Why would cured have the eyeball open, and cooked has the eyeball closed? Oh well. Cured is plus 32 food, so the food stays the same, but you lose all of your H2O and get minus 2 H2O. Preserved in salt, a healthy and nutritious meal. Dehydrating, but keeps well. Oh yeah, these have a green bar that's going down. Okay, so these will go bad, and that one won't. Hey, look at all the bars being full. Okay, personal. Yeah, more oxygen seems like a great call.
New blueprint acquired.
Excellent. And I can have fins. I suppose I should actually read these.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
So the O2 is just additional compressed air. The fins translate vertical limb movement underwater into forward thrust, enhancing swim speed by approximately 15%. Okay, if I make fiber mesh, I can get band-aids. I could make more fire extinguishers. I can make a pump. Let's make a pump. Okay, I can hold the pump. Floating device that pumps air into pipes. Acts as a starting point for a pipe chain. Okay, so I need pipes, which means I need more titanium. Scanner tool needs battery and titanium. Silicone and titanium. Battery and glass. Okay, so I need titanium, is the moral of the story. Oh, it's night. I think. Yep, moon. Those birds? I think there's birds here, guys. Right, there was all of that salvage lying around. Now to find it. In the dark. Saw a flashlight in that making kit. That seems useful. Hello, brain coral. I like you. You give me water. Let's get more of you. Why does it hold it by the eyeball? You can't tell, I have a bit of an eyeball problem. Just don't like it when things touch eyes. They shouldn't be touched. Leave them be. Wait, I needed more silicone for something, didn't I? I can't pick you up. You're very pretty, Stingray. Alright, I already made one of you. And I already made one of you. So you may as well not be in my pockets. Some more mushrooms. I needed mushrooms for batteries, didn't I? How much copper do I have? I have 2 copper. So I can make 2 more batteries, I think.
30 seconds.
30 seconds? I suppose I should go get some air then. Well, there's a brain coral right there. Rats. I swear there was... Oh, yeah, right there. All that metal salvage when I didn't need it. Hi. Hello, hole. Nature A.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's the exploding guy. Run away! Not fast enough! Swim away! Okay. Well, no, one of them got me. And I did not drown. So we're calling that a win. Metal! How much metal do I need? Don't even know.
Oxygen.
Oxygen, you say. I have a feeling I'm going to hear that warning a lot. Right.
New blueprint acquired.
Cool. 2 batteries and a silicone will give me... But it was dark, so I want a flashlight. And a scanner tool.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints
Silicone.
from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
That sounds useful. Repair tool. Okay. Knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Okay, so the whole fish is +8 -5, which is similar when cooked. It is +21 +3, so definitely not bad. Whole fish is pretty good.
Detecting
Okay.
increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Yes, put your finger in it. 40% repaired.
LifePod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Status. Okay. Well, that's better status. You're still smoking. Yep, 20% repaired. I have a message already.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Alright. Okay. Does any of you... You're all components of things. You're cooked things. You also don't tell me what you cook into. Noted. I have a standard, and I have fins. High capacity needs a silver. Did I find a silver? I did find a silver. What else did you need? 2 glass and 4 titanium. 1, 2, 3, 4. But no glass. Okay, so if I go and find quartz... Yes, if I go and find 4 quartz, I can have a better tank. I already have the fins. Alright, I was going to make some more of those. I have that, have that, have that. You need silicone rubber and bladderfish. I used all of the bladderfish. Okay. I already have flares. Hey, is it still dark outside? I could try a flare. Okay, so I want quartz. Nope, it's bright outside. Let's start scanning stuff. Self-scan. Ooh, that is very flashy.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Noted. So many things to scan. Not that guy, apparently. You're too fast! Slow down! Aha! I should have grabbed it. Oh well. Okay. I should maybe breathe. Oh, there's a bladderfish. I needed one of those.
Oxygen.
I'm only 20 meters down. That's fine. Well, I can scan those guys. Table coral. Excellent. I already scanned those. I already scanned you. Let's go scan that big guy and see what it tells me. Gasopod. That doesn't look good. They explode? Okay. Maybe don't mess with those guys. Hello, stalker. Stalker. Quartz! Oh, I haven't scanned one of you yet. Come here. Mr. Wholefish, stay still. Aha! And quartz.
30 seconds.
Sandstone? Nope, pick it up. Silver! Excellent. Cut the creep vine with a knife. Okay, probably after I breathe, though.
Oxygen.
Oh my, 15 things that told me already? All things we heard, though. So let's just clear them. Good to know I can go back and re-listen anytime I want. It's carrying the metal salvage. I wonder if it does something with them? Well, I haven't scanned one of you yet. Come here! Right, you told me to cut the vine. Okay. I can. That was a weird noise. What is that? Stopper tooth. Cool. Where'd the other one go? Wasn't there 3? There it is.
30 seconds.
So they bite the metal and it takes their teeth out? That's great. This is why you don't litter in the ocean. That's another tooth. I wonder what teeth are good for. Limestone. Uh-oh, I forgot about the oxygen.
Oxygen.
There's another egg down there. I don't have one of that egg, I think. Can I scan the egg? Will that tell me what kind it is? No. Inventory full. Is it really? Yeah, okay. I still have 2 spots and I need 2 more quartz. Can I go home and drop some things off? Or do I try and find the quartz? Hello, gas pod. Stingray. Rabbit ray. Why is it called a rabbit ray? Come back. Slow down. I suppose it kind of looks like a rabbit. Quartz! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How many of them are there? Run away! Just the 2? I thought I heard it so many more times than that. I just want to scan it. Can I not scan it? I suppose I don't need the metal for anything. Can't scan it till the sulfur's gone. Odd. Where'd the other one go? Do I have enough quartz? 5. I have a whole extra quartz. Let's get 2 extra. Uh-oh. I didn't mean it! It's running away! Why is it green? Oh, I got poisoned? Right. Calm down. Breathe. Find home. Home's over there. Going that way. The seaweed went bad already. Rotten creepvine. I wonder if I can still craft with it, or if rotten means it's dead to me. Hello, Peep. I think I scanned you. Ooh, you're also a different egg. Right. Go empty your pockets. Your pockets are full. No, I can still craft with it. Right, I wanted 2 glass for the better tank. Oh, enameled glass is what you do with a stalker tooth. Okay. Nope, personal. Better tank. Excellent, more air. Rebreather needs a wiring kit. I can make one of those, can't I? No, I just used one. Do I have one more? No, that is all of that gone. Okay. What do I want the bladder for again? Habitat builder. Okay, so I need a bunch more silver. Ah, you. Do I have more silicone rubber? Interesting. Why would the creepvine clusters not go bad, but the actual vine sample does? Let's make you smaller.
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Pathfinder. Copper wire. And 2 seed clusters. Can I make copper wire? I have 0 copper. I have 1 copper. No, I cannot. Storage. Unknown. Unknown. Okay, so I've made all of those. Right, I still need this. Okay. I am safe. I am full. Let's drink some liquid. And empty the pockets. I need those things. Okay, and do some reading. Blueprints, rebreather. Yes, I'm going to want that. Okay. So I want the rebreather. What happens if I pin it? Yeah. Excellent. I want the habitat builder and the pathfinder, but I made the rest of you. Don't need storage yet. Base pieces. Probably need the habitat builder for those. Exterior, interior. Haha! Alien containment! So I probably can hatch the eggs. Well, maybe it's the aquarium that hatches the eggs. Signs. Okay. We listened to that voice log already. Let's go through things. Okay, so we have advanced theories. We've got alien eggs. Evidence suggests that a substantial number, if not all, of the local species reproduce through egg laying. Eggs can be found resting on the seafloor, buried beneath detritus, or even wedged into cracks in the rock. Different species likely favor different biomes as their nesting grounds, especially discovered in the wild or in some form of natural stasis, likely awaiting ideal conditions in which to hatch, or the delivery of some vital enzyme which to kickstart the process. It is impossible to calculate the species of the egg from the exterior. However, it may be possible to stimulate a hatching response if an egg is relocated to a suitable alien containment unit. Alien containment. Okay, I want that blueprint. Blueprints, equipment. I have air pumps. Air pumps can be used to pipe breathable air to a remote location. The base attached air pumps can be built at a compatible habitat. Base attached air pumps. So I'm going to need to build a base, and will source oxygen directly from the habitat's oxygen generator. Okay, so I can either make them base attached or not base attached. The floating air pumps must have access to breathable air and be floating on the water's surface. Okay, so I can either take it like from the escape pod or from the air. Pumps must be connected to a pipe chain to function. Makes sense. Handheld scanner. The essential science and survival tool, the scanner can be used to add new blueprints to memory and to analyze unknown entities. It emits electronic radiation in a specified direction, which is reflected by the environment, and then analyzed to determine the physical makeup of the target object. It has 4 primary functions. Blueprint acquisition. Record the physical parameters of scanned technologies to add their blueprints to the PDA databank. These blueprints may be constructed at the appropriate fabricator. The scanner is also equipped to break down damaged or otherwise useless devices into their base metals for salvage purposes. Okay, so I need to find an aquarium and scan it, and then I can make an aquarium. Organism analysis. The scanner will attempt to match scanned organisms against the onboard database. If no match is found, then the species will be assigned an easy-to-remember name, and a new database entry will be created. Your PDA's AI will attempt to synthesize theories on behavioral tendencies and evolutionary origins where possible, as well as deliver assessment on how best to approach them. Medical analysis. Scanning any living organism will display basic information on the state of health of the scanner's HUD. This information will be limited without access to a network database. Self-scan. The user may run a self-scan to determine their own physical well-being. The scanner will search for foreign bacteria and other signs of ill health, and then compare with available data to provide a diagnosis. The Altera Spectroscope Scanner. Understanding the world so you don't have to. Grand. The repair tool. The repair tool can be targeted at any common device, control panels, habitat modules, radio, etc., to stitch wires and seams back together at the atomic level. All good technicians keep one of these under their pillow. Most people don't care why it works, just that it saved their life that one time. But in case you're curious, it combines scanner and fabricator technologies to determine the proper specification for the targeted object, and then rearranges the available physical material to match the original specs. The Altera repair tool. Get your fix. Yeah, that sounds like people. I don't care how it works. Just make it work. The aquarium. The aquarium is designed to hold and sustain up to 8 small aquatic organisms and fits inside a regular multi-purpose habitat room. Aquatic creatures make up 70% of all known species, making the aquarium a commonly deployed tool in many exploratory operations. It is just as often used to house livestock for later consumption as it is to hold specimens for xeno research. An automated environment regulation system means there's no need to feed or care for your subjects. NB, due to its size, the regular aquarium is not rated for breeding applications. The creatures are highly unlikely to mate. Construct a full-sized alien containment unit for this purpose. Fabricator. Fabrication technology is the power to rearrange matter at the atomic level. It was the catalyst behind the Great Expansion and remains the backbone of the modern world. Fabricators come in all shapes and sizes, but the most common are small enough to be wall-mounted and are used for everything from constructing everyday implements to cooking dinner. It is common today for households to keep a store of genetic-based materials on hand for any eventuality. Habitat Builder. The Altera handheld Habitat Builder has been an essential tool of xenoscientists, colonists, and emergency relief crews across 11 different transgovs for more than 50 years. Habitat modules are hermetically sealed from the outside environment, based on land, underwater, or in a vacuum. Build on land, underwater, or in a vacuum. Habitats can be enhanced to become long-term homes, remote research stations, defensive outposts, and more. Quick Start Guide. Select the basic compartment from the Builder menu and place it somewhere opportune. Add a hatch to access the compartment. Build a solar panel to power the habitat's oxygen generator. Construct useful interior modules like radios, rechargers, and storage solutions. Primary habitat systems like oxygen generation and flood control, as well as modules like the fabrication, draw power, and will not function without it. Additional compartments reduce the overall hull integrity depending on the external pressure. Quick build habitats, a home far, far away from home. Noted. Power. Solar panel is the most prevalent power source in the galaxy, and so it is no accident that the standard solar panel is default means of powering a habitat. A power source is a requirement of a habitat, oxygen generators, and other onboard modules. Provides limited power for small outposts and survival habitats, may be mounted on or near the habitat itself, or placed remotely and connected via power transmitters. Power rate relative to sunlight exposure. Vehicles. Mobile Vehicle Bay. The Mobile Vehicle Bay is a deployable station equipped with fabrication drones, designed to construct small research and exploration vehicles from raw materials. It is a common tool in almost all industrial, scientific, and colonization operations. Sea Glide. The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device designed for use in oceanic environments, capable of speeds up to 36 kilometers per hour in standing water. Display basic topographical data for aid in charting cave systems. Replaceable battery, keeps fingers clear of propellers. Keep fingers clear of the propeller. The Sea Glide. Anything that moves faster underwater is probably trying to eat you. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, that's all of the blueprints. Geological data. 4546B environmental scan. Category 3 ocean planet. Oxygen nitrogen atmosphere. Extensive biodiversity. Safety warnings. May support Leviathan class predators. That sounds bad. Water containment with high levels of foreign bacteria. Water contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria. Obviously, it's an alien planet. Planet is beyond Federation space. Rescue? Unlikely. That's unfortunate. It is not recommended to explore this environment without hazardous material suits and extensive support apparatus. Well, we're here now, though. Limestone outcrops. These unusual geographical structures often form around titanium and copper deposits and are distinct to this planet. Closer analysis reveals the stone around the metal has been hardened against erosion, but the mechanism remains unknown. Assessment: titanium and copper source. Sandstone. These common porous outcrops seem to form around small amounts of precious metals, or otherwise these metals are part of a sedimentary buildup over time. These have lead, silver, and gold. Noted. Wreckage. Analysis confirms this wreckage is from the Aurora. Outer layers of the material have been oxidized, suggesting it has been heated to over 1200 Celsius. This pattern is consistent with hull disintegration during atmospheric entry. Salvage of intact portions of Altera vessels is prohibited at legal, moral, and technical levels. However, scraps such as these may be reclaimed for their titanium content at any Altera fabricator. So it's illegal, but we also made the fabricator able to do it. Okay, indigenous life forms. Coral. This variant of coral has adapted to survive in close proximity to other corals, filtering nutrients from the water and sharing them via spore-like substance which grows around the base. No practical applications. Noted. Giant coral. The variety of coral formation on 4546b appears to be different from the solution to the same problem. Different solutions to the same problem of maximizing water and nutrient flow through the colony. These particular variants funnel water down a tube, filtering nutrients as they pass. Their size suggests they have been highly successful. Assessment: coral tubes samples are rich in calcium and exploitable in bleach. Okay, so I need to get a sample of a coral tube. Table coral. Each disc is an individual colony of microorganisms filtering nutrients from the water. Growth patterns indicate the colonies are in direct competition for positions with superior current or light. Unlike other coral species, its structure is malleable, soft, pulsating, as it pumps nutrients to its extremities, and only turning rigid when it senses physical assault. The jewel-like nodes in the surface are concentrated buildups of rare minerals the coral is unable to process. Assessment: exploitable in computer chip fabrication. Alright, so I need to go find some table coral. Fauna. Carnivores. That sounds bad. Stalkers. A streamlined predator encountered in the kelp forests in weight of prey, leaving the safety of the shallows to feed. The stalker has likely carved out its evolutionary niche at the sweet spot between speed and size millions of years ago, and may be one of the oldest species on the planet. The stalker appears to be attracted to titanium deposits, which tend to sharpen and put stress on its teeth. As with many predators, it may be possible to temporarily...
Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Noted. That sounds bad. Where was I? As with many predators, it may be possible to temporarily distract hungry stalkers by feeding them. I can feed them? Pets! Teeth. The stalker's teeth are unusually hard and fast-growing. Its elongated snout can deliver huge biting pressure to larger attackers, while also being used to reach small herbivores, seeking refuge amongst the rocks. Night vision. Retina layering on the eyeball suggests adaptation for nighttime hunting. Dorsal ridges. These ridges can be moved independently to deliver superior maneuverability. Pelvic fins. Long and powerful, the stalker has evolved to hunt the fastest of prey. Assessment. Stalker teeth may have applications in enameled glass fabrication. Stalker teeth. Extended analysis of acquired dental samples has been completed. Samples match to species designated stalker. Stalker teeth exhibit extraordinary lightness and strength and contain only trace amounts of calcium. The edges show signs of wear and are studded with metal flakes, providing evidence that the stalker chews on metal deposits in order to sharpen their teeth. Assessment. Application as a natural substance in enameled glass fabrication. Excellent. Herbivores. Large. Gasopod. A slow-moving life form, and one of the larger herbivores on the planet. Providing a substantial meal to would-be predators, the gasopod protects its domain by filling the surrounding water with poisonous and corrosive pods, whose contents dissolve even synthetic fibers. Filtration system. Thick, non-reactive skin and multiple gill layers render this creature impervious to the noxious acid clouds it produces. Algae gland, a bulbous sac-like appendage on the rear end of the luminescent yellow algae, grows inside the sac and produces the poisonous compound. Abdominal muscles can contract, causing the algae gland to emit the noxious compound into the surrounding water. Large pelvic fins, capable of powerful movement through the water when moving in small herds. Behavior. Gasopods appear to be social in nature and may even use their emissions in their relational rituals. Their audible calls are likely signifiers of nearby threats or food sources. Assessment. Approach with caution. Acid pods may be retrieved and repurposed. That sounds dangerous and fun. Rabbit ray. It doesn't look like a rabbit to me. A herbivorous. Aquatic life form, rabbit rays appear to live serene and solitary lives, with few predators, a natural sense of curiosity, and awesomely poisonous flesh. Noted. Ears. Twin orange appendages mounted on the head sense vibrations in the water. Undulating wings, markedly similar to the method of transportation that Earth rays. Markedly similar method of transportation to that of Earth rays. Zero genetic resemblance detected, suggesting these two species independently developed similar solutions to their environmental circumstances. Evidence indicate its large, side-facing eyes are relatively recent adaptation. It is likely these are related to ray
intake immediately.
Species in other environmental biomes on the planet. Assessment. Inedible, but harmless. Right. Apparently I need food. Nope. Water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Water. Food. Water. Herbivores. Small. Bladderfish. This unusual herbivore appears to be mostly defenseless and bears little resemblance to the other life forms around it. Semi-permeable bladder. This bladderfish is able to filter air and seawater into its body cavity through a unique membrane which surrounds its spine like a bladder. This allows it to remove and consume organic particulates caught on the way and adjust its buoyancy. Open-ended vascular tubing can be angled and contracted to pump out water and achieve low-velocity guided propulsion. Largely oblivious to threat and particularly immobile at night, its only identified defense mechanism is that it's composed almost entirely of water, air, and cartilage. Assessment. Edible. Oxygen may be retrieved from the bladder and added to tanks on consumption. That's fun. Membrane has applications as a natural water filter. Wholefish. A very small herbivore found in low numbers, often around cave system entrances and where their skin coloration blends into the background. Bored out tail fin. By manipulating the size and shape of the hole in its tail, it can perform unpredictable maneuvers. Size: smaller than most other herbivores, presumably due to a lack of vegetation in low-light environments. Assessment: edible. Hoverfish: a small, cautious herbivore commonly found in kelp-rich environments. Charged foot pads. 6 unique limb appendages feature charged pads capable of ionizing the surrounding water. The hoverfish uses the ability to maintain its position against the current as it feeds from kelp and lichen. Assessment: edible. And peeper: a fast prey fish encountered in shallow waters and rich in protein. Develops side-facing eyes, capable of discerning colors not just in shallow waters, but in a variety of lighting conditions. It is also able to close its eyelids, thus preventing light from reflecting off the lenses and rendering the peeper almost invisible to nighttime predators. Okay, and I think, yeah, almost the rest of that is. I think we're going to pause there and go find some food and maybe some silver, because I have no more food in storage. Mr. Peeper! No! Come back! Peeper. I saw a bladderfish, I swear. Salt. Hello, stalker. Wait, I can scan this stuff now. It's such a weird noise. I kind of like it, though. Grav trap. Counter.
New blueprint acquired.
Fun. Do I have you yet? Ooh, where'd it go? There it is. Gary fish. Yeah, what did it say I needed for bleach? It said I needed the sample from this guy. Why are you green? Look at it, it's green.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. Aha! That seems useful. Right. I have a bunch of peepers. Stop chasing the peepers. Right, I should breathe. I should go home. Ooh, there was something in that box. "135 seconds. Feels decadent." Mobile vehicle bay. Brain coral. I'm sure I don't actually need this many teeth, but I like them. Oop. But I hadn't researched you yet. Can I let you go and then research you? Where are you? Hoopfish. Ah! Now I've got you. Okay, and I'm sure I did this one. Is this the same wreck? No, this is a different wreck. Can't have the shelving units. You're a grab trap. Excellent.
New blueprint acquired.
You gonna have a vending machine?
New blueprint acquired.
Trash can seems useful.
New blueprint acquired.
Can't have any of that stuff. Sample analyzer. Fun. There's nothing in you, but swimming through you is still fun. I can't have a forklift? Come on, guys. What if I want a forklift? Right. Okay, I already have a Gary fish. Don't get another Gary fish. Do I want to find some silver before I go home? My pockets are almost full. would be nice to have some silver, though. I'd like that habitat maker so I can actually put up some storage so I don't have to worry about pocket space so much. Hey, wait, I've still got that, I do. I have that pump. Let's try the pump. Well, that's a terrible noise. Pump deployed. Oh, hello. Right, okay. Right click when it's where you want it.
Short range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Right. I have easy access oxygen. That seems like a good idea. I swear it was dark a second ago. Lead. Want silver. That sounded big. Laser cutter. Not like I have you guys done either. Or those guys. Come back. Spadefish. Be silver. Just have to ask for what you want, apparently. Reginald.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
Silver! I'm sure I'll eventually need lead for something. Also sure that my pockets are either full or going to be full soon. Well, that's fairly easy to find, so let's leave that behind. I don't like the ominously loud roars. Well, not loud, but big. Whatever it is, it sounds big.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Noted. Floater. New thing I can eat? Pick up. A thing I can pick up.
30 seconds.
Right. Can I see my pump? I thought I left my pump right around here. Oh, there it is. It only saved me 16 meters.
Oxygen.
But I'm at the pipe. Right. Okay. I have 2 silver. And I've got copper. Okay. Now let's head for home. What are you, Mr. Glowy Glowy? I don't get a scan, Glowy Glowy. Fair enough. Right. Pockets are full. Why did I need that again? Let's get the peeper coat. Battery. I needed it for a battery. Oh, I haven't scanned you yet. Hello, pretty. You're fun. It's dark. That helped. There's a peeper with its eyes closed. Said I needed table coral too. Nah, we'll go home and empty pockets first. Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. I have a message.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call, laying back.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Does that mean there's people still alive? It said no human life signs. Cooked. Right, let's cook one of each of you and find out what your stats are. Peeper was the winner of the last batch. And I have a peep, so we'll see if it's still the winner.
It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Noted. Okay, so 32 and 5 is the winner. So 13 and 5 is actually pretty shitty. Gary fish aren't great. 44 and 4, so it's more food, but it's less water. Okay, but the Reginalds are pretty great. Because it's 44. That's excellent. That's almost half a stomach. Reginalds might be the new winner. I think Reginalds are the new winner. 23 and 3. Spadefish aren't great, but they aren't bad. 23 and 3. Hoopfish and spadefish are the same. Okay, so Reginald is the optimal food. Floater. Composed of multiple organisms and symbionts. Life cycle unknown. Well, that's not helpful. But now that I have... Oops. Green screen moved. Come on, brain. You can work backwards. It's not that hard. Voila. There we go. Okay, we have a new advanced theory. Specimens with symptoms of infection. That must have been what the green dots were. This organism is displaying signs of a bacterial infection. Bright green blisters are forming networks around infection sites. Pathology suggests a waterborne bacterium capable of penetrating the body through the skin and respiratory system. Underlying indicators of genetic mutation and aggressive behavior. The bacterium itself is unlike any so far recorded in human exploration. Warning, may be contagious. Avoid. Do not under any circumstances consume the flesh. Okay, so I'm sick. Almost certainly, because A, I swim in the water. But B, I think I ate that one. It looked normal in my pockets. Noted. Brain coral, a permanent growing colony of microscopic organisms. This coral species has adapted to filter carbon dioxide from the environment, using the carbon to build the colony, and expelling the oxygen from the specialized exhaust funnels. It is quite hardy, suggesting samples from a mature specimen could be grown artificially. Fun. Assessment. Air tanks are equipped to siphon oxygen from the water where possible. Excellent. Is that the only new one? No. We have new herbivores. Small. We have Garyfish. Slow-moving and curious herbivore. Camouflage indicates adaptation for evasive behavior on the ocean floor. Eye stalks may be beneficial when watching for predators from hiding places amongst the coral. Behavior, more active during daylight hours, but slow and docile at all times. The Garyfish's survival depends on a combination of camouflage and predators who can get a more filling meal elsewhere. Assessment, edible. Hoopfish, a small school mentality. Yep, school mentality. Prey fish with a unique method of propulsion and a distant relative of the bladderfish. Antennae. Rather than swimming, this life form uses the fine green antennae, which encircles its body to alter the composition of the water in front of it, allowing it to sail into low-density space created. Cool. What does that mean? That looks like the radio. I should go check the radio. Purple-green coloration may be a camouflage adaptation for mid-range light wavelengths, possibly indicating the hoopfish is more active at dawn and dusk. Behavior. While schools of hoopfish will form periodically and evade predators en masse, this behavior is more social than it is defensive. The lone hoopfish are often found hunting for food and displaying generally curious behavior. Assessment, edible. Reginald. A small herbivore and a distant relative of the common peeper, sharing that species' well-developed side-facing eyes, approximate size, and body profile. Coloration. Dull green coloration for deep water camouflage. Luminescent tail coloration, likely part of mating behavior. Diet. Filters algae and other plant material from water via 4 gill-like forward-facing orifices. Assessment, edible. High calorie count. Spadefish. A medium-sized herbivore found in deep waters. 1 single eye. Observed swimming near to the seabed from where it can keep its eye on predators in the water above it. Molten green coloration, commonly encountered in plant-rich environments, the spadefish is well adapted to hide amongst the vegetation. Behavior. Spadefish tend to move in loose shoals, and despite their slow speed, will take necessary measures to avoid confirmed predators. Assessment. Edible. Scavengers and parasites! That's what you are! Oh, should I get rid of it then? Two species living in symbiosis which attach to attempt to feed on any object they come into contact with. Dominant life form. The pink main body and the inner suction jaw is the dominant creature. Once attached to an organism or other stable surface, it will attempt to leach nutrients in order to grow. Microorganism membrane. The outer gel-like substance is a mesh of microorganisms capable of forming a sealed vacuum around the creature's jaw. Helium buffer. A thin layer of helium is stored within the outer membrane, providing buoyancy to the floater and anything it is attached to. May aid in flotation of sunken objects. I can put it on sunken things to make them float? I need to find like a piece of debris. I wonder if you guys are too big? You're probably too big. I only have the one floater. How about you? Can I attach it to you?
Warning.
Floater.
Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drag core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Left click didn't do anything, and right click it appeared to bite me? Is it on me? Wait, what if I self-scan? Normal. Okay. Right. More experimenting with floaters later. I'm going to leave that one open so I remember to go back to it. Flora. Exploitable. Acid mushrooms, a common spore-bearing fungi species. The flesh contained a highly acidic compound which leached into the water and the outer skin is penetrated. It is not clear which predator species necessitated such extreme countermeasures, but the acid mushroom's numbers suggest it has successfully deterred most of them. Assessment. Inedible. Acid has applications in battery fabrication. Creepvine, a kelp species concentrated in large forests, in shallow, sandy waters. Loose roots anchor the plant to the sea floor, from where it grows steadily towards the surface, in pursuit of sunlight. The stem is fibrous and rich in iron, making it both a viable base material for fabrication of textiles, as well as a basic foodstuff. Assessment. Vital alien resource. Edible. Construction applications. Creepvine seeds. Mature creepvine plants that have survived the predation of small herbivores produce these bioluminescent seed clusters, which may be knocked loose by current or consumed and later deposited by predators. The embryo is surrounded by a thick oil and silicone layer which would disperse into the ground as the outer skin deteriorated. This may provide the seedling with the nutrients it needs to survive in the low-light conditions of the seabed. Assessment. Vital alien resource. Construction applications. Sulfur plant. These plants appear to serve as a nest for the explosive organisms which guard them. The outer petal are undamaged by the presence of the inhabiting creature, suggesting a complex co-development. The plant has evolved to feed on nutrients and minerals deposited within it by the fish. Sulfuric deposits of the inner leaves provide an insight into the mechanism by which the creature explodes. Assessment. Sulfur has applications in construction of the repair tool. And Flora C. Blue palm. The blue palm is a common aquatic plant which thrives in shallow waters with high exposure to sunlight. Long fronds intercept light before it can reach the small flora on the seabed. Veined nettle, a common shallow water plant which frequently shows signs of predation around the edges of the leaves. Thick violet veins carry nutrients to the extremities of the fan, and brightly colored seeds grow around the base and the stem. Violet bow, a common luminescent plant which grows in patches on the seabed. Writhing weed is well adapted to both shallow waters and cave systems. This plant lives in symbiosis with a coral species which forms around the base of the stems. And the survival package. Additional technical two-berth emergency life pod. Standard features: short-range radio, 250 kilometers uninterrupted range, wall-mounted fabricator for survival equipment manufacturer for rendering organic substances edible, medical kit fabricator, onboard air brake and flotation devices for land, sea, or space recovery, solar power cells ×3, emergency exits on the floor and roof. Standard provisions: 2 times all environment protection suits, 2 times ready to eat nutrition blocks, 2 times drinking water provisions, 1 emergency medical kit, 2 emergency medical flares. NB, some life pods may be equipped with different supplies such as radiation suits and replacement parts. Board the right life pod for the right situation. You just board the first life pod you find. What crappy advice. All environment protection suit, the Altera AEP suit, a single solution for a universe of infinite danger. You are currently wearing the AEP suit, a hermetically sealed personal environment designed to withstand the most extreme conditions in the known universe. Onboard temperature and hydration regulation, compatible with a range of attachments, slimline build for maximum freedom of movement, biometric sensors, contextual heads-up display. AEP suits should always be equipped before LifePod launch in case of a hull breach. Aurora ship status: ship class Altera long range capital ship. Mission: Erandini Arm Phase Gate. Installation: 3-year operation time. Crew: Commander Team 23, Engineering Team 85, Support Crew 40, Passengers 9. Status: sustained heavy damage in orbit of planet 4546b. Cause: unknown. Evacuation data unavailable. Engineering section: Dark Matter Ion Drive Core V8, Manned Robotics Suite, Advanced Scanner Suite, Long Range Communications Relay, 0.25 cubic kilometers storage for phase gate apparatus. Habitation section: accommodation for 150 people, multiple canteens serving healthy, fresh, and rehydrated food, leisure facilities including VR suite and virtual cinema. Start here. Oh dear, maybe I should have started here. If you are reading this, then you have survived an emergency evacuation of a capital class ship equipped with Altera technology. Congratulations, the hard part is over. Your PDA has automatically rebooted in emergency mode. This operating system has one directive: to keep you alive on a hostile alien world. If that is not possible, it will alert salvage teams to the location of your remains. That is terribly comforting. It features full monitoring of vital signs for timely survival advice, blueprints for fabricating a range of essential survival equipment tailored to your environment, onboard camera, microphone, and OCR technology for short-range situational analysis, cross-compatibility with all Altera-compliant products, and B, your personal and work files have been encrypted and may be retrieved at a later date by a licensed engineer. Survival checklist: administer first aid if required. Did that one. Take inventory of available materials and supplies and decide on rations. Sort of did that one. Survey the environment for threats and resources. Did that one. Construct necessary survival equipment using the LifePod's fabricator. Check. Check the LifePod for damage and repair as necessary. Check. Broadcast local distress signal using LifePod's short-range radio. Check. Locate other survivors using line of sight or the radio. Yeah, I should get on that. Construct a more permanent habitat. Maintain physical and psychological health until rescue. What, you don't want to come pick up a madman? NB, this information is meant as a general guide. In the first instance, you should always follow the advice of your PDA, which has taken your particular circumstances into account. And lastly, warning: blueprint database corrupted. Damage to your PDA's hard drive has corrupted approximately 80% of your stored survival blueprints. Blueprints may be reacquired by scanning a salvage technology using the handheld scanner or by downloading plans from a shipboard data box. In the circumstances, these assets will most likely be found amongst wreckage from the Aurora. Well, it explains why. It's telling me I can build a thing, but not how to build a thing. Right. Go back to the floater later. I heard you tell me. New blueprints? Right. I need to build a house for those. I think. I need to build a habitat builder at least. Right, and the grav trap. Okay, but I did go looking for resources. What did I find? I still need a computer chip. Okay, I'm gonna go get table coral.
This is Avery Quinn, trading ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach you. You still need our assistance. Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Alterra.
New
See what the long-range
blueprint
scans
acquired.
pick up in the meantime.
Rescue is coming!
2 is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Right. Base pieces, exterior, interior. Ladder? Not that I have enough stuff. Trash can. Ooh, that's very yellow. Right. Okay, so I can't build things in here. Noted. I need a bunch of copper. Do I have copper? A little bit of copper. Okay, so I need 2 copper, 3 copper, 2 silver, and a mesh. I think I have a mesh. Have a mesh. Right, I was gonna try making bleach. Nope. Yep. Bleach!
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
Bleach. Sodium hypochlorite bleach. Sanitizing applications. Disinfected water. 1 bleach makes 2.
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Okay, so the bladderfish give me 20 per. But if I actually make it with bleach, that gives me 30 per. That's a lot of stalker teeth. I should maybe stop taking stalker teeth. Non-functional. Maybe I can fix it. Non-functional. Okay. Right, I need silver, and I need copper. Let's go back to where I put that pump. That seemed successful. Ooh, radio message. Wonder if it's the rescue people. Oh, hey, there's a different wreckage, I think. No, this might be the wreckage that I tried to attach a floater to. Yep. I already got a grav trap. Aha! 2 titanium scanning a thing you've already scanned. Noted. Must have you. Right. Big Angry is over here. You're not back. Do I grab more floaters or do I deal with that later? How much glass do I have? Don't remember. You're pretty glowy glowy. But I can't scan you. Ooh, there's things down there.
Meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Right. Maybe not going that deep. At least not yet.
"30 seconds.
Can I see my pump? It's somewhere around here. Oh. Oxygen. Wreckage. Sea moth. 1 out of 3. Okay. Something. That thing. Bioreactor. That sounds useful. 1 out of 2. Scanner room.
Integrating new PDA data.
Successfully got a scanner room. Cool. Looks like it for that rack. Sand shark. Oh dear. Just let me scan you. Come back. Did you eat somebody? Later. What's going on?
Emergency. A quantum detonation 30 seconds. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Critical state. In T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay. Well, the ship exploded. That sounds bad. What was that last thing it was trying to tell me? Copper! Titanium. I need those sandstone ones, not the limestone ones. Oh, there it is. Oh, but it has lead. There's another deep hole. I don't think I should be going in yet. Silver! Pick up! Thank you.
"30 seconds.
Radiation suit. That seems important. Advanced wire kit. I've only got the 1 silver. I need 2. There's one. Gold. I'm sure gold would be useful. It's just not what I need. Inventory full. And that was copper too. There it is. Please have a silver. Silver! Home time for me. Ugh, I need vine samples. But it takes 2 to make a thing, and they each take up 4 spots. I've only got 4 spots left. No inventory space. Hello, box. Do you have something fun in you? You do have something fun in you. 2 out of 3. Just need 1 more. Almost there. Hello, Peep. Actually, I should probably pick up one of you. I need food. No! Come back. Whoop. Rats. I should have picked up some Reginalds. I was right by them. Aha!
Oxygen.
Land re-recorded. Distress call.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Oh, I can hit grab trap. Grab trap. Okay, so I need wire. I need a bunch of inventory space is what I need. I have not made a bunch of inventory space though. Okay. What's most common? I could make a computer chip. That would get rid of a bunch of things. I have 8 inventory spaces? I do! What matters more? Radiation? Excellent. Pathfinder tool, here I come. Ooh. Pathfinder. I could get rid of 2 more things in my inventory. And I can. Let's get rid of the lead. No, I need lead. Let's get rid of the salt and the bleach. Because it's 2 vines per. 1, 2, 3, 4. No! Oh, I'm not even close. Right. Make a mesh, go back. Make the other mesh. No! Mesh. Complete. Ready for pickup. Mesh. Radiation suit. Excellent. Okay, so I either get to have the rebreather or the radiation helmet. I can't have both. Tracks light objects and small creatures. Let's go see what you do. Well, that's creepy. was that? Did it just explode again? Oh, but I don't get the things unless I individually pick them up? Creepy. Okay. So it's just a way to hunt? I don't actually need to hunt right now. Noted. Hey, what does that bladder do? I never did test it. Emergency flotation device. Chemical reaction produces lighter air gas for faster personal buoyancy. Ooh. Okay. Might just try that once I get further down. Pathfinder. Pathfinder I haven't tried yet. What's your description? Deploys holographic pathfinding discs used to map a way back out of caves or hard to navigate spaces. Max 20 discs per path. Do I have a cave in here somewhere? I'll find a cave naturally. Let's not push it. Right. Well, I have a habitat builder. Most of the things that need the habitat builder need titanium. Hey? I can't make a very big compartment, but you just need 2 titanium. And the hatch I have. And the solar panel I have. And the fabricators need to pick up a table coral. Cool. Now I can make a base. Oh yeah, the life pods. Beacon manager. Let's make you easier to see. Because I cannot handle that blue on blue. Floaters. I will figure out how to use you yet. Still have an inventory space. Radiation suit. The suit protects against the effects of radiation during land, sea, and space exploration. Safety rated for up to 400 SV per hour. Cross-compatible with all AEP suit functionality. Sleek. The radiation suit, a necessary precaution in a post-mad world. Okay, habitat installations. The scanner room. This advanced habitat module can transform a small outpost into a burgeoning science and exploration station. A 3D display of the center of the room stores local topographical data. Systems can scan and pinpoint particular materials. Remotely controlled drones scan the area up to 500 meters within range. Wall-mounted camera feeds allow for live controls of scouting drones. Upgrade console may be used to enhance the module's functions. Very fun. Okay, but I think, yes. Now my memory is shit. So I am going to take a screenshot so I know I've been to 3. Actually, you know what else I could do? I could make this like the... Oh, and I can turn it off and on. Excellent. I've been here. Uh-oh. Something tore a hole. Tore a hole. I suppose I should have known because it was sunk. PDA.
Integrating.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular Sea Glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Okay.
New blueprint acquired.
Compass seems terribly useful. Need to find another one. Noted. Wonder what ate them in their sea glide. Gold! Okay, let's see if I can find one of those red areas. Because they've got the resources I want. I suppose I might actually use that bladder, though. There we go. You have a thing in you. Sea glide.
Near blueprint acquired.
It said that it loses hull integrity based on radio message. Hey, is that a red area? Yes, it is. What is that? Hello, sand shark. Ah, bioreactor.
Near blueprint acquired.
Excellent. Okay. I just want to make a home. Compartment. Hatch. And power. Uh-oh. Quartz. Need quartz. There's usually quartz in the red stuff, isn't there? 38 seconds. I should breathe. And look for quartz when I come back.
30 seconds.
I know. There's a quartz.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Power restored. All primary systems online.
Excellent. Now we have a fabricator. Storage would be grand. But I need more quartz. Silver! Copper. There's a quartz. How many quartz did it say I needed? 2 per? I have none. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. What did it give me? And how did I miss it? Oh well. Storage! Why are you red? Why am I stuck? But I didn't. Oh, that was not close to the wall. Noted. That is much closer to the wall. Yeah, that's way better. Q. Okay, let's try. Huh. Why? There we go. That's reasonable. Okay. A radio would be good, and you just need any titanium. I will go find some titanium for you. You need a fiber mesh and a titanium. Bioreactor. I should read up about you before I do things. Right, okay. Empty pockets, go find some titanium. I should maybe actually make that into some water. Nothing's on fire. And I don't need food right now. Water. Okay. Let's go find some titanium. You are pretty. I will read about you when I'm not 69 meters below the surface.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Titanium. Well, that was a rich cave. Let's see if my... Okay. Oh, you like lay a trail of breadcrumbs? Is that what it's for? Calm, calm. You found your way in here, you can find your way out.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
Oops. Unpowered. 2 out of 75 power. Okay, I need to wait for daylight. I can wait for daylight. Right, I was supposed to drink some of you. Should figure out what I'm doing before I go outside. Okay, so there's no other pods yet. Listen to those. Sunbeam is coming. Power. Bioreactor. On planets where organic material is plentiful but sunlight is not, a reliable bioreactor will frequently prove the most efficient power solution. May be installed in any multi-purpose habitat room, which I don't have yet. Chemical components, organic materials chemically composts organic materials, converting them into energy over time. Accepts all plant matter from seed and spores to moldy fruits and vegetables. Can also process animal matter, fat, muscle, eggs, etc., and some organic waste products. Energy production is proportional to the calories in the organic matter. The bioreactor, totally organic. Cool. And the Seamoth. The Seamoth is a one-person vehicle with an independent, replaceable power cell fitted in the rear and a fully customizable design. Low-power, multi-directional thrusters enable its function equally well in sea or space environments. Most long-range vessels carry at least 2 vehicles of this class to facilitate the exploration and exploitation of small astronomical bodies. However, they can also be fabricated as a standard mobile vehicle bay. Speed is 13 meters per second. Acceleration is 5 meters per second per second. Distance per power cell is 10 kilometers. Crush depth 200 meters below sea level. Upgrade module slots 4. Dimensions 3 meters by 1.5 meters by 1 meter. Persons 1. Noted. Seamoths may be modified by installing upgrade modules to the access point mounted on the wing. These include increased cargo storage, superior power, pressure and collision compensation, enhanced sonar, defensive capabilities. These modules may only be manufactured at a moon pool outfitted with a vehicle modification station. The Seamoth, it goes anywhere but land. Okay, I need one of those, but I also need a moon pool and a modification station. LifePod 6. A distress signal has been received from LifePod 6, but the attached coordinates were corrupted.
Foreign bacteria levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised.
Last available photographic data has been downloaded and analyzed. Crew requested assistance navigating radiation. Sunk to approximately 100 meters, located in an area with dense red grass near a number of natural arches and rock stacks. Transmission origin was approximately 400 meters northwest of LifePod 4's last known location. So if I can find 4, but I don't know where 4 is yet. Okay, I will come back to that. I will find you eventually. The biter is a vicious pack hunter predator. Goodness, my green screen moved again. There we go. Is a vicious pack hunting predator. 94% muscle, 4% connective tissue, 2% brain. Indiscriminate when hungry. Almost always hungry. Specialized olfactory antenna employed in detection of bodily fluids in the water at impressive range. Secondary pair of eyes, likely dedicated to detecting the peripheral movements of larger predators and hungry members of its own species. Overdeveloped tail fin, favors outpacing and outnumbering their prey over individual maneuverability. Calculations suggest this creature up to 100 times the biter's body weight could succumb to a focused assault by a pack of 10. Assessment: avoid packs and try not to bleed. What helpful advice. Sand sharks, a powerful medium-sized predator that burrows into the sand and ambushes its prey from below. As with many predators, it may be possible to temporarily distract sand sharks by feeding any hungry specimen that draws close. Forward dorsal fin. The unusual location of this fin suggests a purpose unrelated to movement through water. It may be employed in shifting sand beneath the surface or in mating rituals, or may simply be an evolutionary dead end. Segmented exoskeleton. Thick armor plating renders the sand shark almost immune to attacks from above. While it is capable of impressive acceleration, its exoskeleton prevents it from changing direction quickly. The sand shark is thus a perfectly designed ambush hunter, built but ill-suited to sustained pursuits. Feet. Ill-designed for ambulation, likely used to disturb the surface of the sand so the life form can burrow into the ground. Assessment: avoid. Be vigilant from ambush from sandy biomes. Oh, it does have feet. Well, that's creepy. I didn't notice the feet. And flora. We found a new one in the sea. Drooping stinger is a flora. Zero photosynthetic cells detected implies carnivorous adaptation to low-light environments. Follicles along the tentacles are capable of detecting contact with foreign bodies, triggering an electromagnetic charge in 600-watt range. Prey is likely paralyzed and consumed over many weeks. Prey is small fish. Assessment: avoid. It's a plant. It's an angry, bitey plant. Noted. Right. Self-scan.
Self-scan
Infected.
complete. Vital signs normal. Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Continuing to monitor.
Okay. I have the bacteria in me now. Noted. Compass. Excellent. Look at that. Okay. I still could make a sea glide. I think, however, we're going to stop there for today. So, save. And we will leave. I will leave. Uh-oh. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. I will get better at this, I swear. Thanks for joining me, and I will slice this video up into a bunch of useful, smaller videos, but probably not until I'm done the run, so that I can take the best footage and not leave anything out. Have a good day, everybody.